Do you negatively self-talk? I've read loads and loads of articles online about negative self-talk and kind of ignored them because I think when I do it about myself, I'm being British and being humble. But actually last night when I was thinking about it, I thought I have done that so much recently. I often decry my parenting skills and say things like, oh, I should never have been a mother. I always knew I'd be a terrible mother. And it's not that I don't believe that. I do genuinely believe I've done a pretty shoddy job. But should I be kinder to myself? When I was getting my latest tattoo done, my tattoo artist was suggesting if I was going to have a lower sleeve to take it all the way up my arm to a full sleeve, which I would love to do, but I was explaining in great detail all about the loose skin I have because of being obese more than once in my life and losing the weight, and pug dog I think I described myself as. And then I thought about it and thought, you're not being very kind to yourself there. And I even say that as to why I've been single for 12 years. I've said it to guys that like me and talk to me, as I tell them not to get any kind of crush on me because I'm not as I appear to be. I'm a nastier piece of work who will ruin their lives. So I do a lot of negative self-talk. So I went online, as you do, and Googled what I should do about that to learn to be kinder to myself. And some of these, I looked at them and I just thought, oh God, hippie, hippie, hippie. This isn't me. I'm British. We don't do these things. This is very American. Might even have been an American website. But I'm going to run through them with you. This will be a slightly longer video today. Woohoo! How exciting. So, affirmations. First thing you're meant to do is start the day with a daily affirmation about yourself. Presumably the opposite to what you think. I have yet to think of some for me. I mean, I literally looked this up last night, so, give me a chance to catch up and get on board with all this stuff. But that was the first one, do some affirmations. The next one was get a decent night's sleep, because it was saying that the more tired you are, the more likely you are to be self-critical. So this was, and last night, funnily enough, was one of the nights I really, really didn't sleep well. I don't think I got to sleep till 4. So that was all about, try to get better sleep and then you'll be more positive about it. If you have body issues, which obviously I have because of all the extreme weight loss more than once over time, that you should stand in front of a mirror and find parts about yourself you like and tell yourself that you like them. I am self-deprecating, pick fault with myself a lot, but I am able to see good points about myself. I don't think I could ever stand in front of a mirror naked. I think for me to learn to love my body like that would be a lot of very expensive therapy, more than just me standing in front of a mirror, to be fair to you. Obviously to watch yourself talk. So as soon as you start to think negative thoughts about yourself, to correct yourself. At the end of the day, to list your accomplishments for the day rather than what you didn't do. Again, I caught myself doing this last night. I was saying, oh, I've not really done anything the last 2 weeks. I'm focusing on self-care and I've been doing my makeup every day and I've been looking after my skin and I've been into town. I've been doing all these things. But also I didn't list what I'd accomplished yesterday because I honestly felt from a work point of view, I hadn't accomplished much. But I could list what I did do, and I could also list all the other things I'd achieved yesterday, which were not to do with work. So I need to learn to list my accomplishments at the end of the day in a more positive manner, and not always make work the only way I recognise myself. Be kind to others. I have started to do this. I've been doing this for a couple of years. It doesn't mean I'm kind to my own family or my own friends, but I have been learning that if I see another woman particularly looking great in a shop, I will say so. because I realise how often we put effort into things and then no one says anything. And I don't do it with a lack of sincerity. I've always thought it, I just never verbalised it to people. Meditation, I've done it before, but not very often. Apparently it calms and we get more centred and we think better of ourselves if we meditated. I know that I certainly feel more relaxed and more chill with the world. It's something I've yet to incorporate in my new daily routine. You know, everything has to be baby steps. Say no. I'm brilliant at this. I'm very good at telling people no. Day out treat. I'm really enjoying it, so I can actually fully support this one. Set a time in your diary that's for you, and you treat yourself to whatever it is you like to do. Go to a gallery, go to the cinema, go shopping, get a facial, whatever it is that you enjoy. And then be alone. Being alone and being lonely are two different things. I know that. That's why I've managed to be single for 12 years. I'm not lonely. I was far, far lonelier in my marriage than I've ever been out of my marriage. And I'm pretty good at being alone. So some of these things I'm actually quite good at, and some I need to work on. And I'm hoping that within that little list of things you can do to have a bit more self-care and be kinder to yourself, there are things there that you already do, and other ones that maybe, like me, you need to work on too.